When you really try to measure impact as it relates to a community foundation and what you can do, the impact that you have on a place or the impact that you have on lives, one thing that I think I'm most proud of is actually all of the little things, if that makes sense, and they're not little things. I remember early on, in fact, it was Hurricane Katrina response money that made this possible. We had given a grant to an organization that was doing disaster recovery case management with people. This grant request to us, they gave us the written request of the people, their names, and what they needed. One of the ladies needed a stove because she had not had the ability to have a hot meal in many, many, many months. And when we were processing the grant, we had a handwritten note that was asking for an exception because the lady had come back to this granting organization and actually asked for a mattress instead because she just couldn't sleep on the floor anymore. And so the fact that I had to make the decision between a mattress and a stove, which clearly we did not make that decision, we funded both of those things. That was so early on, but to think about the fact that our impact is about whether someone has a hot meal or someone has a mattress to sleep on, that might have been a $500 grant to that one lady. And it's so easy for community foundations to get caught up in the millions and the zeros and the earth-shattering, world-moving kind of impact. And that is critical. But when you start a small foundation, as I always told our board, we played a lot of small ball. And we had to. But that wasn't a bad thing. That was a really good thing. And in fact, it's what had us begin to measure differently. The way the Northshore Community Foundation to this day tells its story of impact is not about assets under management. It's about fuel moved. It's about the money we have moved through our foundation into people's hands, into philanthropy. The greatest impact is the sum of all the things, because that truly is what philanthropy is about. And at the end of the day, that's really sort of the core of a community foundation. It's leveraging all the things, big and small, into something, a sum much greater than the parts.